Good afternoon, delegates and friends. First of all, I would like to clarify one thing. On the dais they are showing me as professor. I am no professor. And then Dr. Sarat has now called me as Dr. Vijay Kumar. I am not a doctor also. I am extremely thankful to the organizers for giving me such illustrious degrees. I am a simple engineer who has been working in the field of engineering, electrical engineering for the last 45 years with the government. But basically I am son of a farmer. I am the first generation in my family to be working with government in service. Otherwise, for generations we have been engaged in cultivation, agriculture, and basically I belong to Bihar. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning when I entered the hall, Dr. Hariharan was delivering his lecture. In the course of his lecture, he referred to a Bihar experiment of salvaging some bad land for agriculture and other purposes. He did not name me, but it is me who has done that. I have myself done it on my own land. I have done something to reclaim the land which was not producing anything. But anyway, details about that later. You all know how important is electricity in our life today. 200 years ago, nobody realized there is something called electricity which will play such a dominant role in our life. Earlier, a few years back, a few decades back, in India we used to call electricity as salt of life, as salt in our life. But today we realize that it is not only salt, it is much more than the salt. You can live without salt for a day or two, even 10 days, but not without electricity. Now this electricity production and utilization is in a bad shape. In as much as it is destroying the environment. Particularly when coal is burnt, fossil fuel is burnt to produce electricity. Today in India, we are producing thermal electricity like coal, gas or other fuel, fossil fuel, to the extent of 80-85%. Out of that, coal alone is about 65%. Now, if there is alternative to this, can we stop all thermal power stations based on coal? Today is the question. This is the question. Can we stop? The reply is no, no and no. Then how do we go about it? Generating electricity by burning coal and also saving the environment. How the two can meet? Where is the meeting point? Are engineers and scientists working on this? Is anybody worried? Is anybody bothered? Question, yes. Today there is awareness that there should be a meeting point. We cannot stop the generation of electricity by burning coal. But at the same time, we all are very conscious and aware that we are making the difference by making inroads into the ways and means of producing it more efficiently by emitting less carbon dioxide. We are aware. So much is being done, but much more needs to be done in the coming years. You know, greenhouse gases, what effect it is making on the environmental damage. Out of that greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide plays a major and dominant role. I will limit my talk to limiting carbon dioxide emission in the electricity sector. Now, the emergence of a consumer society, not only in India but elsewhere,